Race 2 is now about to start with Alain Menu on pole position thanks to his P8 at the end of race 1, and we'll follow that with a standing start, Nicola Larini on the second row of the grid and the first BMW on row 3. It's going to be very exciting indeed. Race 2 provides another 1-2-3 result for the BMW team with Jörg Müller winning this afternoon. For the Chevrolet camp it wasn't as good as expected. Alain Menu has been pushed by Zanardi in the early stage of the race and forced to retire. Nick had another good point finish with a P6 at the end of race 2, another 3 points in the bag for the championship, and Rob was again unfortunate. Let's have a word with every one of them. Nicola, 3 more points for the championship, better than nothing, right?
Yeah, right, better than nothing. I'm upset because I had problems in the first corner. Zanardi pushed me hard outside the corner. In fact, I have my right door completely destroyed. I lost 3 positions, unfortunately, and then to catch the drivers that overtook me was not easy because I was losing downforce to stay close to the rear bumper or them. Okay, at the end it's a great weekend, and now we are still 4 in championship, but I'm not happy, not 100% happy.
And from pole position, Alain Menu, very good start indeed, but a very short race, unfortunately. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, it's a shame because, like you said, I had a very good start. I knew that if I could lead into the first corner, then I would have a good chance to finish on the podium. It would have been probably impossible to beat the rear-wheel drive over the length of the race. But anyway, so it works really well. We took a bit of a gamble with the setup, not a gamble, but we made the car very oversteery for the first few laps, hoping that then at the end of the race it would be okay to keep whoever would be behind me behind. But yeah, then on lap 2, Zanardi, for whatever reason, just hit me, and I got a puncture and probably broke the steering arm or something there because I could not steer the car anymore. So it's a shame.
Porto next time. What about Porto? Another street race.
Yeah, Porto is next, so we'll see. Huh? Another street race. It's a race that nobody knows, a track that nobody knows. I mean, so I think we have a good chance with Chevrolet to do well in Porto. So it's a long season. That was unfortunate. It's a shame. We could have got a podium today for Chevrolet, but hopefully we'll do it next time.
to explain us the end of your nightmare weekend, Rob.
Yeah, not quite as good as last year here, hey. No, unfortunately we made quite a good start. I think picked 5 or 6 cars off, and then unfortunately the gear linkage that goes from the gear stick in the car forward through the bulkhead to the gearbox. I think the bolt must have broken on the gearbox end of things, and obviously just pulling, got nothing. It's just completely floppy and free play. So unfortunately, we had to come in and retire for that one, but we managed to get out at the end to gain Chevrolet a point for the manufacturers, and all those little points count. So not a great weekend, but it means I'll obviously be going to Porto, nice and light, and. Hopefully we'll have a good weekend at Porto.
Okay, thank you. The final say with Eric Neve after quite an exciting weekend, but okay, maybe not the result we expected.
Well, the races are tough in WTCC, and you see that there is no given, so it's really hard. You really have to fight each millimeter. And what happened between Alan and Alex in race 2 is just a pity, because we knew Alex was under a stop-and-go penalty, so it wasn't really useful to have such kind of contact. But such is race. Now Nicolas is back on P4 in the championship. He will be quite heavy for the next race, but that's the name of the game. So let's see what the future brings.
Next race in Porto, another street race, Eric. Pau, of course, was very successful for Chevrolet. What do you hope?
Well, the street circuits are good for Chevrolet because the Chevrolet is a narrows car. So we have an advantage there. But Nicolas will be quite heavy, and we will have to really rely on the driver's skills to see what can be done over there in 3 weeks.
Okay, and then in 3 more weeks, which is end of July, we have the race of Sweden. First time in WTCC at the understop circuit. Eric, you made a special announcement today.
Yes, we have the great pleasure of adding a 4th car in Sweden in understop for the local hero Rickard Rydell. We will do the utmost to give him a very good car. He will get 1 full day testing to get acquainted to the car. He knows the championship very well, he knows the tires, and he's obviously very quick, and we are really pleased to announce that Rickard will be driving for us in understop. It's a great news, I think.
So a full Chevrolet, very light indeed, at that stage of the season it may be important, with Rickard Rydell. But next time, first of all, we go to Porto. That's the next stop of the WTCC, 3 weeks to go, and we will be back, of course, on ChevroletInside.com. Bye from Czech Republic now.